Welcome to English 102. Thank you all for taking this class. I want you to know that we're going to have a good time this semester in spite of all of the COVID issues that we're facing and the limitations. We're going to talk about that in a few minutes. But first, I want you to know that my name is Mr. Eggert, and you're more than welcome to email me or call me. My phone number is in the syllabus, so you can use that. Make sure that you, call me with any type of questions that you have. But first, before we get into the overview of the class, the introduction to the class, I want you to know that the limitations for COVID-19 for our campus and for the state is that we have to be at 50% capacity. So that means that half of you are going to come on Monday and the other half are going to come on Wednesday. So that means that you're going to have to watch the class from a WebEx video. And I will provide that information. I've already sent you an email, but I'm going to provide that information, in this discussion, and you'll be able to access it from your house. That means that you're going to need to have an internet, you're going to have a computer, and you're going to have some kind of a webcam. So you'll need to go down to Walmart or go to the campus. I think they may have some webcams down there that you can plug in. They're not that expensive, so make sure that you do that. Now, I will give you a list of who's going to come on Mondays and who's going to come on Wednesdays, so please be ready for that, and don't be overly concerned about this. This is a great opportunity. You'll be able to watch the class at least one day out of the week at home. So, hey, man, you could watch the class in your pajamas. So let's take this as a neat opportunity to experience new technology. So I will enjoy you in class when you get here, but I will have that list for you. So please be prepared for that. I want you to know that this coming Monday and this coming Tuesday, I'm going to be out of pocket. So don't come to class the first Monday or the first Tuesday. Oh, you guys won't be there on Tuesday. That's right. So just don't come on Monday. We will convene on Wednesday, okay? And I will have a list for those that are supposed to be here on Wednesday and those that are going to be on a WebEx meeting. If you do not have a laptop, please contact the night services and the library, and they might be able to rent you out a laptop. So I'm just letting you know that information. I'm not sure if they're doing that or if there's any available, but please do that. If you can use a friend's or somebody's home computer to do the WebEx meeting, the WebEx meeting is really cool because there's going to be video cameras in the classroom, so they will come on and you'll be able to see the lecture. So anyways, let's get on with the class. All right, so the first thing you're going to do when you get to the class is you're going to start here. Please do not access the classes through any other place except the modules. So make sure that you go through the modules like it shows over here on the left-hand side. You're going to go through the overview, and that will kind of tell you about the class. This is the syllabus, and if you click on the syllabus, you'll be able to see the contents of the syllabus. As you see there, there's my phone number, there's my email address, that's my office. Now, I'm in Lake Providence, Louisiana. That's 70 miles from Monroe. So if you want to stop by my office, that's great. But I don't know if anybody's willing to travel 70 miles one way to do that. This is the overview. Now, I want to let you know that the class requirements for this is that you need to use Microsoft Word for all your writing assignments unless otherwise told. Now, on discussions, you're just going to type into the discussion text, the text window there, and so that will be how you do most of your discussions. But any of the writing assignments has to be done on Microsoft Word. Now, how can you get Microsoft Word? Well, one, you have to set up your Louisiana Delta Community College email, and when you go into Outlook, there'll be a page that you'll go to, and it will show you all the Office applications. And one of those is going to be Microsoft Word or Outlook email. And you will go into the Outlook email to get your emails, or if you need Microsoft Word, you can click on Microsoft Word and use it, and it will be available to you for free. If not, you can also go to the Microsoft Office or Microsoft website, and if you put in your Louisiana Delta Community College email, you can also get it for free through Microsoft Word. Okay, so let's go down to class policies. This attendance policy is going to be, I'm going to be following it. So I'm going to take attendance in the class. So even if you're on a WebEx, if I don't see your name on the WebEx, then I'm going to count you absent. So please make sure that you have attendance for this class by showing up either face-to-face or at home on WebEx, okay? Now, some of you think, well, I'll just do WebEx whenever I want to. No, you're going to have to be in class half of this time. So if you're scheduled to be in class and you're on WebEx, you'll be counted absent. Okay. The next thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to buy this book right here. This is called The Threeness of Heaven, The Fourness of Earth. This is at Amazon.com. It's the only place that you can get this. Let me go ahead and type this in and let you see what it looks like. All right, this is called The Threeness of Heaven. There's the book right there. I think this book cost around $6. Kindle price is $6. So you'll need to download this book, and we're going to use it in the class. It's called The Threeness of Heaven, The Fourness of Earth. Some might have to pay $4.50. I'm not sure what all this is about. I had to pay $6 for it. So please make sure that you get this book because it will be required of you to read when we get to that point in the class. It's a really good book. The author is Sim Shattuck. He was a professor at Louisiana Tech University. It's Dr. Sim Shattuck, and he's a good friend of mine. And so I want you to know that I'm picking a book that is really well done. So please buy that book as soon as possible so that it'll be available to you at the time. Okay. So let's go back to the class and the thing here that tells us about assignment measures. So we have discussion and participation, and attendance is 20%. We have homework, which is 20%. We have quizzes, which are 20%. And we have analysis paper, which is 30%. And final exam, which is 10%. So that's 20, 40, 60, 90, and 100 points. Then we have the breakdown of grades. Now, this is something you're going to need to know. October 27th is the last day to withdraw with a W. So make sure that you watch that. Okay, so the rest of this I'm going to let you read. It's just basically covering Title IX. If you have a disability, you need to contact the disability services with Ms. Clark. And I have all the phone numbers and everything in there for you to look at. All right, if you want to download this document, you can by clicking up here, and it will download onto your computer. Let's go on to the modules. The way I have this set up is you usually will read all the materials. So I don't put this material up here to look impressive. I don't put it up here because I think, it looks good. I put it up here because it's important that you read this material and look over it. We have some assignments due here pretty quickly. Sorry, my phone is going off here. All right. All right, so we have Canvas orientation. So you need to have that done pretty quickly. If you've already done Canvas orientation, just upload the certificate, or there's a little thing that shows you what your score is. Just go ahead and upload that to the assignment. I don't care if you've done it in last semester or the semester before. I think it's pretty much the same thing. I need proof of Microsoft Word, which is either upload a document or take a screenshot of your Microsoft Word so that you can use it in this class. And then we have a little quiz over all this information here. So this is going to be a pretty common thing that you're going to see. Then we go straight into Module 2, which is fairy tales. There'll be an overview of this content. And you'll read it to let you know what you need to do in the rest of the module. Now, these modules are self-contained, and I'm going to block each module until it's time for you to do them. So in this one, you're going to have fairy tale overview. You're going to have a discussion about Goldilocks and the Three Bears. You're going to have a baby farms and angel makers discussion. You're going to have quiz over fairy tales. Okay, and I have some fairy tales that you're going to need to read, and then there is some words that you're going to have to know for the quiz. All this information up here you need to watch and read. I'm going to have videos and things to read. Now, I don't have a regular textbook in this class. Everything is online so that you don't have to spend a lot of money on this, okay? So the only book you need is that $6 book, and we'll all be good for it. Okay, we have short stories and character analysis. Again, you're going to read all these, and then at the end of this, you're going to have a short stories character analysis quiz. You're going to have a character analysis essay. And then in Module 4 is poetry, and you're going to have to write a poem. Okay, and then we have Module 4, drama and trifles, and you're going to have an essay over this one. And then you're going to have threeness of heaven and the fourness of earth and novels. And so you're going to read, and I have right here a link to the book, and you're going to read this, and then you're going to answer questions for a quiz. And I'm going to have that ready for everybody. Then at the end, you're going to have a literary response paper, and I will discuss that in more detail later on. But I just wanted you to prepare for that, and then you're going to have a final exam. So, just make sure that you read everything and do everything. I'm going to have videos on here so that you can go through some of this material. I will lecture on this in class, and I'm going to record the WebEx videos so that you can watch them again. So anyways, you guys have a great day. Thank you for being here, and I hope that you stay in the class.